Welcome, Sagittarius, to your daily reading for May 8th of 2018, dealing with your love life. So the theme and the overall energy for the day is the Two of Pentacles. I was shuffling in the beginning and the Hierophant came out in reverse, and I feel like some of you are experiencing some residue or some older energies that might be lingering from a divorce or a separation or a decision that you have made or you might be making. The Two of Pentacles here reminds me of not being sure or certain of where to focus your energy, whether it's work, a particular person, making a certain choice, staying where you are, or removing yourself from a very restrictive or abusive or an energy that doesn't motivate you any longer, with the Two of Pentacles being there. I'm down, I'm up. We're flying high, then we're flying low, we're in the middle every now and then. We're just not sure. It's all over the place when it comes to the relationship. So many of you just might not be certain whether or not it's good for you to stay where you are, whether it's a marriage or a relationship or a connection that you have with someone's family, whatever it might be. I feel like a lot of you are evaluating if this is good for you. So very indecisive, right? And you could be dealing with someone that's very indecisive about you as well. If it's not your own energy, the energy coming towards you or person, you're already conflictual about making a certain choice. So the intensity intensifies with the Five of Wands, which is disagreements, a lot of conflict, because you do want change. And for many of you, your partner, whoever you might be dealing with, they don't like that. They don't like that you don't want them any longer, or the fact that you don't want to accept that someone doesn't want you any longer. So there could be conflict that is brewing today, and these are physical altercations that are pending. Someone making threats to say, why did you say that you were going to do this, we were going to get married, or we were going to be in a relationship, and it didn't work out. So threats, accusations, and then scuffles or whatever it might be. These are energies that are there. So just be careful about provoking others or getting into things that you don't need to get into because of certain things that happen. These could be deeper issues that are unresolved, that have not come to the surface, but this is a boiling point and things are being expressed, things are being said. Sometimes people can't hold their temper, things get out of control, then you get an actuality or an event that happens that you don't really want to happen. So I feel like these could be fire signs that you might be dealing with, earth signs, and you have air element. It just depends here. But whoever it is, whatever situation that you are dealing with, you're not liking it too much. Some of you are dealing with an energy where you're on the outside, you're waiting for a drama to go away, right? Because you are dealing with someone else who's dealing with an ex-partner who's going through a drama secretly that you are intuitively aware about. Some of you know about it, but the other person is not saying anything. And I also feel with your response to this conflict, you're like, it'll matter no matter what you say. I feel like a lot of you are not afraid of these certain things. Some of you are, but a lot of you are still sticking true to your decision to leave a particular connection or be independent if you aren't willing to stay. Sometimes you may have made a mistake. This is the energy of, what have I got myself into? But now that you know what you got yourself into, you're clear about it, you've expressed it, now you moved on, you're making a certain decision. The Queen of Swords is the energy of asking for legal help. Sometimes you might want to call the cops, or you might want to get go to court for certain issues where there are threats, or someone is stalking you, someone is making false accusations, kind of spreading rumors, trying to put a damper on your name or on your reputation, whatever it might be. These are energies to address those things. So the Queen of Swords tells you to stay true to who you are, kind of make sure that you turn your back to the situation. Don't be naive because you feel like someone will kind of come up to you and do something like that. But no, stay strong to who you are, because I feel like you being honest about things, no matter how the other person may be feeling. It's have compassion, but don't break under the pressure is what I'm getting right now. All right, with the Queen of Swords being there. So the card of unrequited love, it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Some of you may have tried to keep a relationship that was not healthy going on and on. then you left and got someone else involved, or you kept it going on too long and maybe faked the funk, or someone else faked the funk and now they are resentful about it. And sometimes they may have every right to be angry or displeased with what has going on, but that doesn't give you the right to physically touch anybody or do those things. So it just depends on how you want to approach your situation, and ask for help or just move away from things, and put up your boundaries and stay firm and true to it. And this is an energy of someone constantly chasing someone else and the other person never giving in, or they give in a little bit and then they run when the other person is serious about commitment. And that's not healthy, because that can embarrass the other person, it can hurt everyone else, and it can have someone do something that maybe you didn't imagine doing. So be careful with these kind of things, or whatever you might be dealing with today. So that's going to be your reading for today. Lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I do wish you the best, and you can always go to the website for a private or personal session. All right, have a good one.